This is Grail, a 15-year-old thief with no clue how important he will be in saving the world. This is Sarah, a witch for hire struggling between her destiny and being a regular teenager. This is Brenna, a plucky Viking warrior who can communicate with animals. And this is me. I've written The Raiders of Folklore Adventures, a book containing 4 novellas about Grail, Sarah, and Brenna before they met in the Eye of Odin, the first book in the series. The anthology includes a story about Grail during his time at the Gloomshroud camp for delinquent youth, 2 adventures about Sarah, one where she's trying to prevent a war between the kingdoms of Athens and Sparta, and another where she comes face to face with a witch-hunting hit squad. Lastly, there's a story about Brenna and her attempt to win the Gauntlet, an obstacle course designed to test the limits of young Vikings. So why am I offering an anthology of prequel stories rather than a regular full-length novel? As a librarian and writer, I'm hoping to tempt reluctant readers to pick up a book and rediscover the joys of simply reading for fun. I've been a teacher and librarian of over 18 years, and I've seen a steady decline in reading for pleasure, even in kids as young as 10 years old. Many teens are too busy with schoolwork, part-time jobs, sports, and clubs that they feel they don't have time to read. I want to give them shorter stories they can dive into while on the way to hockey tournaments, waiting in the dentist office, or riding public transit. Action-packed stories that can also compete against their current video games. I've already written the first 2 novels in the series, The Eye of Odin and The Emerald Dagger. I know the genre and I know my audience, and now I invite you to be a part of the journey. I'm looking to raise funds to complete the production of The Raiders of Folklore Adventures. This includes 3 stages of editing, formatting the manuscript, and partial print costs. While the more expensive backing is geared towards schools, there are a variety of packages that will suit the hesitant backer who just wants to get her feet wet to full backing with a lot of swag. If it's time for the kids in your life to put down the game controller and pick up a book, for short fiction to reignite a love of reading, please support this project. This matters to me. If it matters to you, let's do it together. Thank you, and happy Kickstarting.